Welcome to part 3 of the Xpress Series Quick Start video guide. So you've run Foundation to create this new cluster. Now let's jump into Prism and learn some basic configuration to manage this new virtual environment. Alright, so we're going to click Manage Your Cluster with Prism link to begin. Now typically the way that you'll get to this is just by opening a browser and browsing to the IP address of one of your CVMs. It can be any of them. In this case, we're on 10.5.53.120. First, let's get familiar with the Prism user interface. First, take a look at the top navigation bar. From left to right, we have the cluster name, the main menu, the cluster health status icon, the progress bar, search, help, configuration, and profile. The Prism UI team put a lot of thought into this, so there are many little design touches that make Prism a pleasure to use. Setting an SMTP server for your cluster will allow Prism to send alert emails, as well as to notify Nutanix technical support if needed. To configure an SMTP server entry, do the following. In the gear icon pull-down list of the main menu, select SMTP server. This will cause the SMTP server settings dialog box to appear. Fill in the following fields. Host name or IP address. Here you'll enter the IP address or the fully qualified domain name for the SMTP server. For the port, you'll enter the port number that you want to use. The standard SMTP port is number 25. The security mode, you'll click this drop-down list. The options are None, Start TLS, and SSL. If you use a security mode, you'll have to enter in a username and a password. And then the From email address will choose what email address the alerts are going to be sent from. Once you've filled in all this information, you can click the Save button. Email notification of alerts is set up by default to send email alerts to Nutanix technical support. We can customize the list of recipients as well as disable it. Let's go ahead and customize it now. In the Alerts dashboard, click the Alert Email Configuration button. In the Settings tab, select the Email Every Alert box to send an email whenever an event occurs. The Email Daily Digest box will send a cumulative list of alerts once a day, covering a 24-hour period. You can check one or both boxes. If neither box is checked, no email alerts are sent. Selecting the Nutanix Support box will send the alert notification directly to Nutanix customer support. To send alert notifications to others, enter their email address in the comma-separated list in the field below the Nutanix Support box. Click the Apply button to apply the changes and continue the configuration. Or click the Save button to apply the changes and close the window. One of the nice things about AHV is it will create a storage pool and container for you automatically. Let's take a look at what it's done for us. If we go to the Storage section, click on Table, and Storage Pool, we can view the default storage pool, and go to Container, we can view the default container. So the storage pool is a physical separation of the disks. A container is a logical separation of the data. Generally, we recommend running one storage pool for an entire cluster. If you needed to create multiple containers, you can do so by clicking on the Plus Container button. And give your container a name. I'm going to name mine CTR1. With the advanced settings, you can adjust the size. And then once you're done, click Save. So as you can see, Prism was designed to be a pretty intuitive tool. There's a lot of powerful stuff that you can do with it as well. To find out more, click subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'm going to get back to managing my Nutanix cluster now.